Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Around the Base Sports Podcast. We do this full content on Tuesday night, on a lovely Tuesday night. And we have a lot of sports content to tell you today. A lot of stuff happened this weekend. But this is what you're all here for. And here are your hosts.
I'm Amon.
I'm Jack.
I'm Drew.
And this is
Around
The Bay.
Sports. Thanks for tuning in. Episode number 30, ladies and gentlemen. We're at 30 episodes, guys, of doing the Around the Base Sports. Thanks for continued support. But before we begin, it's Jesse's birthday.
Yep, today is Jesse's
Happy birthday, Jesse.
Happy birthday, brother. We all love you. Thanks for being our brothers.
He's enjoying a nice steak dinner in San Fran. Hope he's enjoying it. Well, in case you want to know, it's his birthday, so I'm tuning in. I'm the substitute. And yeah, folks, let's get into it. As Jack said it, this might be any given Sunday you can possibly think of, even not just Sunday, the weekend entirely.
You should say any given weekend.
Yeah, at that point, yeah, pretty much any given weekend. And college football, let's just go right there. Penn State is done.
Yeah, Penn State could honestly probably be cooked for the rest of the year, and they probably won't even make the playoffs. They're almost out of the top 25.
Yeah.
They are out of the top 25.
They're out of the top 25. But not just that. Even if they somehow win everything else, there might be a possible chance depending on how every season goes. But the game with UCLA, they just fired their head coach. The assistant is a son of not a commentator, but a sports analyst for
broadcaster.
Yeah. His son, first job, UCLA, the football is just collapsing with that. And it was a very high scoring game, but it's just the way it ended. Penn State, 26-point favorite, figure it's going to be a blowout. And that didn't happen. UCLA just pretty much just ruined Penn State's chances.
And that was UCLA's first victory too.
That's
just insane. And the fact that they pretty much did they actually get booted out of the top 25?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. It came out on Sunday.
Does this also mean is Drew Aller, I think his name is that mean his stock's gonna go down for the draft possibly?
No, for sure. For sure he's gonna
drop. So far, he has almost 1,000 yards for 8 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. So it's not just like him that's screwing up; it's the whole team. And honestly, I think the coach is definitely going to get fired after this year.
For sure.
If not, if they lose to Northwestern, he might get fired right after the game.
Yeah.
What happened? It's just, yeah. That's it. Franklin. If Penn State beat Oregon overtime, this would be considered a trap. But since they lost, this is the first time they won back-to-back times since 2020.
They lost back-to-back, yeah.
It's crazy, but not only just that.
That's not the only upset on Saturday.
There's a lot of upsets.
There's a lot of upset.
My mom's college, where she went to University of Cincinnati, upset Iowa State. That was a big game.
Yeah, that whole thing occurred.
Oh, Texas losing to Florida. That was a big thing.
Another one, so I kind of had one
Bruh.
out.
Texas
Notre Dame got it done once again, playing NC State next weekend.
Yeah, here's the schedule of all the upcoming of the week of the crazy week. Like Florida State, that. And then Texas, Florida, where we thought they might go in disaster. They beat Texas. So with Texas getting upset by Ohio State and now unranked Florida, they're out. Bama starting to look comfortable now a little bit. They beat Vandy to avoid back-to-back upsets.
Yeah.
Georgia's bounced back, but yes, Cincinnati beating Iowa State in America. Wait, Cincinnati in the American? No.
No, they're in the Big 12.
Yeah, Big 12 conference play. Cincinnati with the upset. Michigan, beating Wisconsin. I don't know. I feel bad for Wisconsin. I mean, for Notre Dame, they get the win, but Jack, Drew, are you surprised of the score? Do you feel like that score should have been a little more of a?
I watched the entire game, and I saw that Notre Dame was beating themselves at some points because I saw there was like a throw to the end zone, but it was like a wide pass that should have been a touchdown. They blew multiple first downs. They blew it once, and when they were like the 2-yard line or 1-yard line, I believe. This should have been more of a blowout. But, I mean, at the end of the day, Notre Dame got it done. That's all that matters. And now
Notre Dame got it done. I was just surprised about
now they're back in it. But, talking about Alabama, I think it's kind of privileged that Alabama is 8, and there's other teams that are in it that are 5-0. Like Texas Tech is 5-0, Georgia Tech's 5-0, Missouri's 5-0, and yet they're Georgia Tech being 13, Missouri being 14, and then Texas Tech right behind Alabama. I think they should be switched because it's kind of privileged that Alabama and Georgia are in the top 10, in spite of them having 1 loss each. But that's just my honest opinion. I mean, I like where Notre Dame is right now. They have to win the rest of their games. NC State's going to be kind of tough because they're really good offensively. But all in all, I mean, we'll see how that turns out.
Yeah, and then Virginia being ranked, they took on Louisville. It was
beat them.
Pretty tough. They won in overtime. Well, I don't know what's going on with Bill. I figure Bill should at least beat Debo Sweeney, but nope, not at all. 38-10.
Yeah. I also have to say this about Bill Belichick. What did you expect going to coach football at North Carolina? It's not like you're going to coach at Alabama or Georgia or Notre Dame.
I just don't know his teaching.
Any Texas school, any Georgia school, Michigan, Ohio State, any of those. You went to North Carolina that's mostly known for basketball. If you were a basketball coach that was like a former great NBA coach and then went to go coach college basketball, that's a great move. But what did you expect going to North Carolina? You're just trying to get with other college girls. I don't know what you're trying to do, but that's just, I don't know what he was thinking doing that. Maybe it was probably about money because he didn't really want to coach the NFL anymore. But this, honestly, it was just a what did you expect move.
I'm worried. UNC got Cal Friday night, and I'm worried about Cal now. That might be a game that I think you and Bill will finally.
Honestly, I think Cal will be able to handle North Carolina. I'm not. If I were a Cal fan,
Cal got obliterated by Duke.
Oh, Duke's a great team.
This weekend?
Yeah, last weekend for 7:30. If people were awake for that night for that game.
That's unfortunate.
That's unfortunate. Yeah.
Let's give props to Washington. Maryland was undefeated, and Washington took the trip to in Baltimore. And they got the win. Props to Washington.
They probably took the Iowa State loss personally, dog.
Yeah, but I mean 24-20 there.
Yeah, they took the Iowa State loss personally.
Gee, didn't know Fresno State almost blew a lead. And then Cal. It was 21-7. Duke scored 28 on the answer in the second, and they pretty much took control since then. So that was Cal's first opening night in conference play. But I mean, Oregon State's, I don't know, they're not having a good year. Not sure what's happening over there. But I mean, that's it for really much for college. But let's
Should we do our picks for this week since it's probably like 3 or 4 big games?
And for like picks, we should only do good games.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kind of
like the
obvious
good
stuff.
games, like the top ranked teams, like the ranked versus ranked, like the top 25 team, basically. All right, so
So, for
What's the
example, first one we could do is Ohio State versus Illinois. Who do you got? I got Ohio State winning.
I got Ohio State. The defense is too good. The defense is just too good.
I'm the Illinois.
Oh wow, you're pulling the upset.
For the upset.
No, why not? It's college football.
Missouri versus
Bama, Missouri.
I got Missouri. I made
Missouri.
my point earlier.
I got Missouri. And then what's
All right, all Missouri.
India
Let's
versus
see.
Oregon. Woo!
Yeah, and Oregon.
Good one, but Oregon's going to win that one. Oregon's an actual football school.
I don't know, like how Indiana played. Like Illinois and Oregon are probably two different total styles of play. But the way Indiana did at home, blowing out a top when Illinois was ranked, I know it gets loud in Eugene. But I'm going to do another upset here. Go Indiana.
I'm going Oregon.
Yep.
We got the Red River rivalry.
God,
Oh.
Texas isn't ranked anymore.
Yep, not
No,
ranked.
because Florida. They lost.
I told you guys that Arch Manning was probably going to be overrated, and so did Jesse. Because
I believe you. I believe
Yeah,
you.
I believe.
We all believe you.
Just because your last name is like from one of your family
Great,
members,
yeah.
the NFL does not make you automatically a good player. That's just automatic privilege. Like Shador Sanders actually had to work to
It's
to
crazy.
get-
Like it's crazy that Oklahoma
be
is
in the
like
NFL team.
Oklahoma is like really good.
Yeah, Oklahoma. I got Oklahoma, but that's a different thing. Let's see. Do we have
Because
more?
you guys don't run
ranked
game
games?
though.
That's pretty good for ranked games.
Yeah,
Arkansas, Tennessee, that's a pretty good one.
that could be a
Arkansas,
tight game.
Tennessee.
That could be a tight game, honestly.
Aggies in Florida.
Tennessee's gonna, I Notre Dame played against Arkansas and demolished them. Tennessee's going to win that game. I'm sorry to downgrade it, guys.
I mean, like, not gonna lie, they
They
you
play
guys.
Ole Miss tough. They play Ole Miss tough. Like they played.
No,
Ole Miss
you
tough.
guys beat Arkansas so bad they have to fire their coach.
Yeah, after the game,
that's true.
it literally happened right after the game.
Aggies, Florida.
Georgia,
You think Florida
Georgia,
got
Auburn. That could be a good game.
Aggies, Florida? Georgia, Auburn.
I don't think they're gonna do it twice. I think it's just gonna be a one and done. I got Texas A&M.
Yeah, Georgia, Auburn could be a cliffhanger. Like I cannot.
No,
lie.
I got Auburn actually in that game.
That could be a cliffhanger. I'm not gonna lie. That's a cliffhanger. That's a cliffhanger
That's
game,
pretty
bro.
I mean, Michigan's going to LA.
Yeah, you're gonna play in USC.
USC's 4-1.
Yeah.
That's
University of spoiled
For
children,
children. Ah,
or University of stupid children.
you think
Let's see. South Carolina against LSU. I got South Carolina in an upset. You'll never see me pick LSU once the entire year. I don't care how good they are.
Oh wait, no, that's not. That's
God, even
not.
BYU's 5-0. BYU's probably going to lose to Arizona.
yeah, probably.
But yeah, those are the picks, guys. What you
So
guys?
we go to baseball.
Let us know in the comments. So,
Let us know in the comments if you like our any picks. or just-
let's get right to it. Baseball, guys.
Yeah. Well, I got to say this. I was watching the game downstairs just now, and the Yankees at one point were down 6-1. They were getting their ass kicked. Pitching was inconsistent. The fielding was inconsistent. And everything
Well,
around
hold up, Jack. Yankees.
completely mediocre. And all
Wait,
of a
hold up.
sudden,
The
Whoa,
Yankees.
whoa,
Yeah.
it's a tie game. It's a
yeah,
tie
and all of
game.
a sudden they get a few hits and score a few runs, but then literally a few minutes ago, Aaron Judge just blasted a 3-run homer to tie the game. So the Yankees are on a little bit of a little surge here, and if they can come back and try to win the game, then they'll still be alive and they live to fight another day. But meanwhile, in the other game, Mariners beat the Tigers 8-4, in a series best of 5, and the
That's
Mariners
only
think
a
that's
3-hour.
They had a delay
That's
too.
a 3-hour weather delay.
Yeah, that was insane. Like 3 hours, and we're finally playing baseball. It's just raining,
I
all
thought they got
raining,
to
raining
cancel it, but
crazy.
They couldn't. If they want. They have tomorrow's crazy schedule. They're trying to get they're trying to get everyone eliminated in one
Well,
day.
unless the Yankees don't win.
But unless the Yankees win, if the Yankees win, we'll see what happens tomorrow.
Tomorrow could be elimination day. If the
tomorrow
Yankees
is elimination day.
if the Yankees win though, tomorrow would be called elimination day, pretty much.
Yeah, I'll say that.
Yeah, like old stove. But yeah, man, who's been the most surprising? Who's been the most dominant team you've seen so far?
I probably got to go with the Dodgers. And here's I want to.
What happened? Bottom of the ninth with Philly. What happened?
I kind of want to bash the Phillies right now.
And what happened? Because I saw they were in the brink of doing a walk-off. No one out, man on second. I was changing because I want to watch the Brewers.
Yeah.
But, what happened?
Okay. So I watched that entire game also. Nick Castellanos ran bases like he was a complete idiot, just like a deer in headlights, running all over the place, just confused as anything and not doing proper base running. He probably needs to be re-educated on that. And Kyle Schwarber, how do you have 21 at-bat appearances and have 0 hits? You have the same amount of hits as I do right now in 21 at-bats. And Bryce Harper, you went 0 for 4 in yesterday's game with 2 Ks. You couldn't hit a barn to save your life right now. So you guys need to get your shit together and actually hit the baseball, because right now you have no advantage whatsoever. You are down 2-0 going back to LA. That game yesterday was a must-win, and you blew it. It's just mediocre baseball for the Phillies, and you guys are making me – and Phillies, you guys are making me look bad for picking you guys to go to the World Series, because the Mets fans are laughing at your ass. You got to do something about it and fix it tomorrow, because you don't, your ass is going back home tomorrow.
Like,
going to
Cancun.
Cancun.
Be a laughing stock to Mets fans and everyone else for the next few months, because you have also now won a I believe, a series since I don't even know, it's a year or two now, but
2 years from now, yeah.
You just keep struggling against the same team. You did it last year, and now you're doing it this year. Actually hit the ball. You've managed to keep Ohtani in check, which I'm impressed about. But you're giving up hits to Mookie Betts and Freddie Freeman and all those other guys and some other no-names. But you just got to play better. You guys are a good team. You have the better record than the Dodgers for a reason. Kyle Schwarber, you got to hit, dude. Bryce Harper, you got to hit. Trey Turner, you got to hit. Nick Castellanos, you got to stop playing like an idiot. You got to hit. It's just, if you guys don't manage your game, you're done. You're going to fly back to Philly right after the game tomorrow if you guys lose.
I don't know. Philly's great. They get a great season, gets in the postseason, sometimes in the wild card, but rarely. And it's just not only that, the Dodgers manager did a decision that almost inflicted the whole series, and still the Phillies couldn't get that advantage. He did a move that allowed them almost to practically win it, but he switched the last second to try to seal it. And I just saw him I just feel the Phillies got it. What am I to say? What? You had the chance to finally split the series. And now you're going to LA. You know, those Dodger fans.
They're loud.
They're loud, but at home, I mean, yeah, they annihilated the Reds, but it could, for me, of course, I'm going, the Dodgers for sure, but of course I go with my Brewers, man. They're, we're hungry. So, this year, best record in the MLB. I know we were taking on the Cubbies, but the Cubs had a good season, got through the Padres, took the final game. But I don't know if you guys have been seeing the Brewers.
No, the Brewers have been hitting the daylights out of the ball. You see, that's the way that the Phillies need to be playing. And if the Phillies do lose, I hope to God that the Brewers beat the Dodgers. Because the Cubs do not stand a chance. They're likely to lose.
I'm taking it one game at a time. We'll see about tomorrow afternoon if it's close, but I'm just taking one game at a time. But so far, it's starting to look like that's the series, and it'll be in Milwaukee. So that would be crazy.
Yeah.
And then on the AL side, like
Blue Jays. The
The
Blue
Blue-
Jays, they beat the 80 Yankees every game so far. Except this game, obviously,
And
but
both of them have been blowouts.
blowouts, yeah.
not only that, so the one who pitched last game, he was a rookie, and I
Yep.
don't know. Like, the story was he got hurt. I don't know. He got hurt a few years when he got drafted or something, and
I don't remember the story.
I don't know. That's what I've heard when I was watching it. Like he was maybe dealing with an injury, and he's finally making his pretty much debut, and he did 12 or 14 Ks. Like, good that I know, like, sure he could have kept playing, but since the runs were pretty much almost over,
And the Yankees have taken the lead. Jazz Chisholm hits a blast home run.
I mean, the Yankees in New York and near elimination, they wake up, they keep in the fight. Still, I mean, this is a tough matchup. I mean, like the Jays. Knowing them, they haven't won since '93 when it comes to the World Series.
Yeah,
So
these two guys are rivals. They don't like each other.
It's crazy. And they have back-to-back rivals for the Yankees. Got through the Sox. Now trying to stay alive with the Jays.
I mean, like, they both tied for division. They both tied. They both had the same record. It's just the Blue Jays had a better head-to-head record against the Yankees. That's why they won the division. That's why they have the home field.
Yeah, and then the Seattle Storm over Detroit pretty much told the tale of that game. The Mariners got some power, and they gained some power from the delay, and they just took over pretty much.
I mean, the first two games in Seattle was pretty
That
close.
was exciting.
That was
Seattle
exciting, baby.
crowd. Never seen a postseason win since 2001.
Yeah, that was their first postseason home win in like 24 years.
Yeah, it's crazy. So
I saw like this fan crying in the crowd. I mean, I understand like some people get emotional, but dude, what if you lost that game? What if you lose the series? Then I mean, all that crying would just be another like Jordan crying meme going around, hugging his girl. I was like, oh my god, my team's winning, and it was only. And it was
I know you're talking about.
game two.
I saw that.
It's unbelievable. I'm like, dude, you got to be kidding me.
You still got to lock in. Season's not over.
Dude, yeah, I mean, all you have to do is just win one game with the Tigers.
The Tigers had the best pitcher too.
But all I know is the Tigers need to start hitting better because Seattle hit the daylights out of them.
The Tiger had the best pitcher last game, and then Seattle took him. God gave him 2 home runs.
And then like the Brewers, the record they had was since the 82 was the last one. It was the last time they were in the World Series.
Yeah, and an interesting fact is when the Brewers went to the World Series that year, they were in the American League, not the National League.
Yeah, it was before all that. I saw there's a documentary about that team and what happened when they got to that stage, and even the desperate games they faced. And like, I don't know if you guys knew, do you know that before there was the LA Angels, they were called the California Angels?
California
Angels. Yep.
I didn't know that. Ricky Henderson was part of that team. But guys, I guess it's time for the best sport around.
Yep.
The main topic.
I might just hand this to Jack because I don't know what to say about these Niners. And I don't know what he was thinking.
Oh, throughout the whole game?
On the Thursday, where the Niners pulled off a major upset, and they beat the Rams. I'm telling you right now, I could not speak for hours after that game. I was like, holy crap, the Niners actually pulled it off. And Mac Jones played his ass off. Kendrick Bourne had the game of his career with 10 catches and 142 yards. and Stafford choked once again to the 49ers, and Kyren Williams fumbled, and he came up short with that first down in overtime. And Eddie Pinheiro kicked very accurately, except for that last kick that really scared me. But there was a off the
Yeah,
post.
didn't the last one scare you? Yeah.
But everybody on this podcast picked the Rams to win, and I'm the only one that was true
All
fan.
right.
And
Okay, they proved me wrong. They proved me wrong.
And
I have a question.
yeah,
Is there a controversy?
About the
there's
quarterback
trying
or
to be a
what?
little bit of something stirring up.
Because
With
Mac Jones was
playing
trying to be like Brady a little
with
bit.
Mac Jones stepping up, and I mean, you paid Brock Purdy like over $50 million a year, so I mean, you kind of have to use that, because if you don't, then Brock Purdy is the greatest, one of the best scammers in NFL history. But this is starting to throw a few questions up there, and it's, I don't know, it could be a little tough. It'll be interesting to hear what Brock Purdy's injury report is throughout the week against the Buccaneers, which will be a tough game.
It is going to be a tough game.
But
real.
Honestly, I'd argue that the Rams are tougher because the Rams are better defensively than the Bucs are. The Bucs are okay defensively; they're just really good offensively and extremely clutch. But I'm happy that the Niners got it done. I was completely ecstatic when they won. Never felt so shocked about a football game in a long time. So that's what I got to say about the Niners winning.
True.
Honestly, they shocked me. Not gonna lie. I didn't know Mac Jones was playing. When we did a prediction, that was before Mac Jones was officially the starting QB. So I did not know that he was gonna be starting QB. But credit to him, he did. He hurt his knee, I think, during. I think it was the third quarter when he got hurt. So
yeah, he was a warrior in that game.
He was a warrior for that. So,
but then was eating apparently a bunch of bananas on the sideline.
He only ate 3 bananas, by the way. People thought it was a one.
Bananas help with cramps, and it's good potassium and all that.
Yeah. By the way, he only ate 3 bananas, by the way, not 11.
Yeah, I was 11, and Mac was like, nah, I only had 3.
3. Now, apparently it was an incident when, but we're not going to talk about that. But he shocked me. Kendrick Bourne honestly stunned me. He had a back revenge game, after the two missed catches in the Jacksonville game. But Eddie Pinheiro, he did what he did, and defense, they also did what they needed to do. They did when it mattered, and let's keep it rolling, one game at a time. And we're facing a very tough opponent in Tampa Bay, so we'll see about that. But
I was watching the Tigers and the Sox, and I caught the ending. Let's credit to the rookie defensive tackle. If he did not punch that ball to Kyren Williams, that play was that might be the biggest play in his career so far.
Not gonna lie, I thought they were gonna go for a field goal when they did it. One was 4 for 1.
That's the question. Because McVay decided to do that call instead of going for the tie. Was that sure, the probability of that was pretty high, but it was just that he's not questioning himself, but he knew just how it ended out. He kind of knew that was a bad call that he made. I mean, it was possible. I mean, Williams just had to take 2 more steps, and he was in. But what a play from that rookie D tackle. I don't know his name, but I heard he was a rookie.
Yeah, Alfred Collins.
Props to him. I mean, the savior for the Niners, and the Niners living and breathing no matter how many injuries they take. And they got George Kittle about to come back.
The resilience, this is my honest opinion. The Niners, to me, are the most resilient team in football because they've overcome with so many injuries on their team, and yet they're 4-1. They should be 5-0 because they shouldn't have lost to the Jaguars. But yet still, they're 4-1.
We'll get to those Jags.
A bunch of injuries.
We'll get to those Jags.
I guess we'll talk about the game that happened in Germany?
We'll head to London. So
London. There you go.
we'll head to so Gabriel makes his starting and is against Flores' Vikings defense. And it was a
He's
pretty close game.
he's also the first NFL player in history to make a rookie debut in playing
Another country.
in an international game.
Yeah.
19 for 33, 190, and 2 TDs. The rookie Quinshon Junkins, he's been going what 23 carries, 110, and Njoku with a touchdown. Jefferson had some crazy catches. Probably a lot of top 10.
23 yards.
But yeah, what do you guys think of Gabriel? How you think he played?
I think he played pretty well. It's very impressive for an international debut game against the Vikings defense that's known to be very solid and arguably one of the best right now. But all in all, I mean, you just lost in the last second, and it was a nice catch by Jordan Addison, I believe. That's who caught it.
Yep, it was Jordan Addison. Yep.
And I mean, he did a good job. It's going to be a long road for him, but it's a promising start.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, is there any potential? Is definitely potential for him?
There's some potential. I mean, he's a rookie, so he's got a lot of work to do. But now you don't really have any veteran to lead you because Joe Flacco got traded to the Bengals. And now that makes Shedeur Sanders QB2, actually.
Yeah, we'll get to Shedeur because I put something in our group chat, in the social media that even Damian Lillard saw this. We'll get to the Raiders, but he saw that game and he had a question. I'm like, huh. But hey, guys, the Saints did it. Their first win. I was rooting for them.
Yes,
they finally got it.
Their first win. And it's against who else but the
New York
Jets.
Who else?
Rattler finally get his first win. Took a while, but he finally got it. I just know, like, the Saints, sure, the Seattle game will get past that. But, like, the first 2 weeks, only lost by 10, and only didn't lost too many in the next game. So I'm like, I see, like, the Saints, they have the competitiveness to try to muster a win here. And look, they finally did it. Of course, it's against who else? The Giants, the G-Man. But, God, what do you think? Like, I don't know what to say with the Saints, but hey, they got the job done. They finally got a win.
Yeah, I mean, it's good for the Saints. And Spencer Rattler, I believe he started, 0-10 in his career, and then he finally got a win.
And it's at home.
For him, and it's also Kellen Moore's first win
as a head coach.
For coaching the Saints. And, I mean, the Giants were playing horrible the entire game anyway, so this was kind of a no-doubter for the Saints. But good for them. One of the 2 teams to finally get their first wins.
Yep.
And yeah, well, the Cowboys, that tie with Green Bay was more like a win for them because here they come. I know it's against the Jets, which
the Jets only team in the NFL without a victory. Not only that, the Jets are the first team in NFL history to go 0-5 and not have one takeaway. No forced fumbles, no interceptions. And Justin Fields is actually playing very well. He scored, I believe, 8 touchdowns in three games, I believe. And yet you're still losing all of them. So he's not the problem. To me, the problem is running backs that are fumbling in key moments and the defense is playing like crap. And if I were Sauce Gardner, Garrett Wilson, and whoever else signed a big deal, I would never have signed that contract. Because I told you, you're signing a contract for the Jets. And I've always said, and I've been saying this recently, there are 3 tough jobs in America. There's being president of the United States, a CEO of a company, and being a coach of the New York Jets. Because when you're the coach, when you get signed by the New York Jets, you're never guaranteed to keep that job for more than 2 years. So you would just buy a nice apartment, and that's that. Because you're never guaranteed with that job.
Like, do you want to go to a team that possibly you're not going to have the best start in your career, or be a coach of a team that hasn't won since Joe Namath?
Yeah. Like, dare I say this? The Jets will probably be so bad in the future, we might pass away before we see the Jets win a Super Bowl.
I mean, I mean, we could go that far, but who knows?
There's just only the ownership, the coaching. It goes down to all levels, and everybody is just terrible. The only good guy is Justin Fields and Garrett Wilson. Those and Sauce Gardner and Brees Hall, though he fumbled in a key moment, like I just mentioned. But all these guys, they play in a Jets uniform, but they're not going anywhere.
I know they're not going to. I know they're not
traded, though. That will not surprise me.
I mean, yeah, I was about to say, like, I don't know if they're going to really be traded, but I just like they need if they want to succeed again.
They're wasting their career in New Jersey.
Is Dak an MVP candidate?
No.
Drew?
No.
No.
First off, Justin Fields outplayed Dak Prescott today.
But just
Dak Prescott threw 4 touchdowns, but actually, no, never mind.
Not just from this game, but just these handful of weeks.
But I don't think so. I think it's just a little bit of luck, and probably some proper motivation without CeeDee Lamb. And the thing was, though, he struggled with CeeDee Lamb so far. Now all of a sudden you struggle. Now all of a sudden you're great without him. So he signed that contract too, so he can't go anywhere.
Any Niner fans watching, what's your comments about the game if you saw? Let us know down below as we continue on.
Or any fan that we just mentioned.
Or any fan of your teams. If there's any Saints fans, Giants fans, Jets fans even, let us know. Let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
Now, guys,
Amon doesn't want to talk about this game.
What's up?
No, go ahead.
How about the Broncos pulling off the big upset against the Eagles?
So we're just going to avoid the Raiders.
Yeah, well, there's nothing to say. The Raiders are done. Geno Smith is a disgrace. 9 interceptions in 4 games. I
don't know.
Like, oh yeah, we're going to be actually a decent team this year. Now we go back to square one and saying they're going to be a bad team.
Saying 10 wins. I'm like,
Max Crosby should never have signed that contract with the Raiders. If anything, if he didn't, the Niners would be all over getting him.
Everyone would be all over Max.
But I think there's one team that would be more than anyone. It would probably be the Niners, more than likely, especially
honestly, if the Raiders didn't beat the Patriots, I wouldn't be surprised if we're winless. This was just hysterical. I was just laughing.
The Raiders actually lost to the Patriots. It's kind of funny. Don't you think it's a little funny how when I was in California the one time the Raiders win, and ever since I haven't been back, the Raiders haven't won a game?
Huh.
Maybe a California visit is over. Maybe a little California visit's due. So the Raiders can actually win a game.
Maybe
this week against
like Jesse called me to say, like, because Carlson tried to make a 60-yarder. He can't do that. He's like, cut him, fire special teams.
That was last week.
Everybody.
That was last week.
Like, Ashton Genty.
Oh, he called me for this game.
Ashton Genty's going to have. If I were Ashton Genty, I would not sign a future contract with the Raiders. Unless you get, like, some of the best linemen in the league.
I was telling Jesse, I think McDaniels left something. Like, what he did was like, so distraught that it can't be rebuilt no matter what you do. You can draft a QB. You can draft many QBs. You can draft – sure, you can pick up any coach development, but just what it is, it can't be undone. I mean, Daniel Jones is playing like
he's playing lights out. He could possibly be an MVP candidate.
I mean, there's a little –
I know
people don't like saying it, but it's true. And Jonathan Taylor's playing his ass off also. He scored, I believe, 3 rushing.
Three.
So Miami officially sucks. The Texans.
Ravens sucks.
I think Miami is just about done, and they're going to start shipping players. Like, I would not be surprised if you hear I would not be surprised if you hear Jalen Waddle gets traded.
The Ravens.
Niners should pounce on that.
Are just having a slump season.
And the Ravens. I mean, I live in Maryland. Baltimore's 45 minutes from here, and they're playing. I get you. I understand you didn't have Lamar Jackson. If Lamar Jackson even played, they still would get blown out. And the entire
No
I heard,
Roquan, no
I heard the
Hamilton.
Ravens actually have it worse on injuries than the Niners do, and that's saying a lot. All you really have is Derrick Henry, and that's it. Because your defense, the defense looked horrible. You made C.J. Stroud look like how he did at Ohio State, 244 yards and 4 touchdowns. He destroyed their ass, and Nick Chubb even ran all over the place too. There's just not much to talk about for the Ravens. The Ravens played like crap.
They're just having us. This season's just so.
Ravens might even
Well,
if
Not
the
win
Ravens
division
keep like
at
this,
this point.
if the Ravens keep playing like this, they're gonna do a fire sale, and they might even miss the playoffs.
but yeah, Jack, you mentioned it. The Eagles, one of the undefeated teams, is no more. Denver pulls it off in Philly, of all places.
I picked Denver to win that game.
Yeah, I mean, like, I should have known. Usually, when we get to week 5 and 2 teams are undefeated or a undefeated team, usually they lose around this time.
Well, honestly,
So what
it's
is it?
Kansas City.
The undefeated Dolphins, when they had Larry Zonk and all those guys, can now celebrate because there's not going to be an undefeated team this year.
They say, like, undefeated is just impossible, no matter the team.
Yeah, one
It's just
team pulled it
impossible.
off.
You can have you be like the Lions did last year, going 15-2. You can do that type of season, but go undefeated. That's just it's tough.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, sure, the Eagles could have pulled this off to beat Denver, but Sean Payton did his signature move going
Ball
for
Nix
2.
went crazy in the fourth quarter.
Going for 2.
Also, like for the Broncos, so going into the fourth quarter, the score I believe was
17-3.
17-3. That means the Broncos scored 18 unanswered points. 18 in Philadelphia. Who does that? I've been noticing that there's like certain negativity going around in the Eagles because AJ Brown's been complaining because he's not getting the ball.
Like Saquon's not getting the ball too much.
Like Saquon only rushed the ball 6 times, and he won Offensive Player of the Year last year. And you only give it to him 6 times. That makes no sense to me. I heard this offensive play caller is new for Philadelphia, and he's been like struggling, and players are not happy with him, and it's right now. Honestly, it's slowly turning into a mess in Philadelphia.
I mean, sure, he led that comeback with the Rams. You could say, but yeah. Well, guys, I don't know how the Cardinals did it. Congrats! Let's do another.
This might be one of the worst losses in NFL history.
Juan Jones got some comments here. Bang Bang Niner epic game. Waiting for the Raiders to start winning.
Yeah. You know what? For the Raiders comment, you might just have to keep waiting.
We'll get to
Lawrence later.
We'll get to Lawrence
later.
We're getting there. Yeah.
Man, that was a stunning game.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Now, guys, round of applause. Will Levis finally gets his first win. And then the most...
Cam Ward got his first win.
Oh, Cam Ward.
Yeah, Cam Ward. Will Levis is backup, but Cam Ward didn't play well, and yet led the team to a victory with 265 yards.
Not only that, if DeMarco, if I pronounce his name right, did not let go of the ball, which I know it's been the most pretty common thing in sports. They forget to cross the plane before you drop the ball.
And then I saw, like, in the game, and the story came out a few hours ago, that their running back coach, Jonathan Gannon, and DeMarco got into it, and Jonathan Gannon, the coach, got fined $100,000 for that altercation.
Yeah.
So then things are just looking pretty negative.
The fans of the Cardinals are not liking Murray, but I feel like I don't know that's the direction.
Yeah, but as a Niners fan though, seeing the Cardinals lose, keep it up, keep losing.
Like, I don't know, like I like Jesse saying this is like a dark horse. This is like,
yeah, you know what? Like a sleeping giant, and you know what? Go back to sleep.
I feel like I don't know what to say. Like, I'm kind of off that. I was agreeing with Jesse, but I'm like, I don't think so. I
I don't
don't
think
know.
that's Sleepy Giant.
Maybe it's like a giant piece of mediocrity. Maybe it's that.
Maybe so, but like,
They
yeah,
lost like now. I think their last 3 games.
I
They
don't like.
lost to the Niners. They lost to
Obviously.
the Seahawks. Now you lost to the Titans.
I
I
don't
almost
know.
like Panthers. Don't forget that.
Yeah, like,
You know, we kind of mentioned about the Dolphins, like, well, the Panthers coming back and being the Dolphins, and we pretty much acknowledge that the Dolphins are pretty much done for the year.
but props to the Panthers. They're starting to come along. This should be game of the week, not this game. Which
Yeah,
is
that game between the Buccaneers.
this should have been game of the week.
Well, that was on CBS though.
Yeah,
That's
on
rough.
Sunday Ticket. Not, I was on CBS, but they should have flipped this. This should be a CBS game. This should have been game of the week. Tampa, Sam Darnold and Baker went to war, and Baker Mayfield once again. You could just pretty much say the comeback king. He did it again.
Mayfield's been the most clutch quarterback so far this year.
And
375 yards and 2 touchdowns. He almost threw 400 yards.
I mean, he's a gunslinger. And it's, man, Tampa Bay. They got the win, no Evans. I mean, Chris Godwin returned, but Baker Mayfield. I mean,
well, Sam Darnold play also well, but as a Niners fan, seeing another rival Seahawks lose, that's amazing too, because now the Niners are officially a game ahead in their division.
but I mean, it's so competitive. I know the Rams lost, Seattle lost, but those are the, and then you're not, and then the Niners. Those are the three going to fight. Like Seattle, we thought, no, I don't think it's going to be good, but they're rolling. Yeah, this was a little surprising. I mean, Daniels gets a good win over the Chargers, but Chargers held to 10 points.
Yeah, the Commanders finally woke up once Daniels came back. Once Daniels came back,
And not only that, as we know the history between Daniels and Herbert. Going back to college,
they played against each other when Daniels was at Arizona State.
Upset Oregon.
Herbert was at Oregon.
Oregon.
And then Lions dominating the Bengals. But
that was an upset.
You know what, though? I'm mad at Sam Laporta and Jamar Chase. I trade you guys, and then a couple days later, all of a sudden, Sam Laporta, you score a touchdown, and Jamar Chase, you have your best game of the year with over 100 yards and 2 touchdowns.
And 2 tackles.
You guys screwed me over.
I told you. I felt like you shouldn't be doing trades that early.
And every time I do this, and it's been going on for more than a decade because I've been doing fantasy football that long, and it happens to me every single time. And I'm trying to trade for a receiver. That goes. I got to say to Drew, I can't trade with him on because he's in my division. I'm trying to trade for a receiver, and I will literally give you guys either Jaylen Warren or Tony Pollard. So the offer is out there to those in our league. I sent a couple trades to people already as it is. Let me know because I'll literally.
You're trading Pollard and Warren?
I'm trading Pollard or Warren.
Yeah, or Warren.
I'll even do like a 1-by-1 deal. I gotta get a receiver.
Oh, yeah, we'll keep up with the applause sounds thing. We'll keep that going down the line. All right, this game, Mike Vrabel, the Patriots are starting. Well, I don't know if I want to say sleeping giant.
Like I don't think the Patriots are like legit quite yet because it's a little bit too soon.
It's too soon.
This is still a major.
This is a great run though. This is a signature win for them.
Yeah, and the best player of that game was by far Stephon Diggs. I know he wanted out of Buffalo anyway, but he still had 10 catches for 146 yards. So he played that's the best game he's been playing in a Patriots uniform.
That's a personal game too.
Yeah, and the Bills also wore that whiteout uniforms that they were wearing. I felt they should have saved those uniforms for the winter, so it feels more appropriate wearing it than it does while you're in the fall. But this is going to put a little question mark on the Bills. I mean, I know the Bills are the Bills.
It was just a bad game. There's no bad sign. This was just a bad game.
Yeah, I mean, but it's still a little concerning because other teams could use a similar formula and expose the Bills.
But yeah, Drake May, He had some key pass, that deep pass that he threw. I think he threw. He almost went down. And yeah, Patriots starting to Mike Vrabel helping his former team. Now this, you know what? Juan, do you like doing applauses? We'll keep it going, folks. What a win for the Jags. This Jags team is, I don't know. I feel like they're legit now.
That game was crazy. And the crazy thing is,
Trevor Lawrence.
The Chiefs led in everything. They led in passing. They led in rushing. They led in receiving. And yet the Jaguars pulled it off. And that Lloyd guy, I believe Devin Lloyd is his name, he's definitely trying to make a name for himself of being Defensive Player of the Year.
Trevor Lawrence.
He had 2 interceptions against the Niners. And then he had a pick 6 for 99 yards. And that was insane when that happened. And I always love seeing the Chiefs lose. So that's always another great.
Like Trevor, the last play, he trips. Usually when that happens, you get tackled, you get downed. No,
he wasn't
no
touched.
one touched him.
Bring it in anyway.
They went Earl Campbell mode and powered through for the touchdown, and it's just crazy. All those Chiefs fans making the trip to Florida, it's like
you traveled that far just to see your team lose. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Go to Orlando and go to Universal or Disney and just say, "Oh, I'll stuff my face in some cotton candy or whatever and make myself feel better."
The Jags are legit. Jags and the Colts are battling.
I think the Jaguars are lucky more than they are legit.
You don't think they're legit?
Because Trevor Lawrence is not really Trevor Lawrence has not entirely played well. It's just come up randomly clutch in certain moments. And
I like that. There's some.
You can call me a hater, but I don't think they're legit yet.
Not yet.
I mean, besides the Chiefs have been kind of going downhill in this season.
They have been, yeah.
I do not care who their tight end is. I do not care who their quarterback is.
Or as Jess would say, it's the refs. They don't have the refs behind their side.
Because the refs were on the Chiefs' side for most of the first half, and then for other teams, there's 4 teams that had a bye weeks. They were Falcons, Bears, Amon's Packers, and the Steelers.
The Jags and the Colts. The Colts are battling it out.
Are we doing predictions?
So far.
What's the prediction? Yeah.
Are we doing predictions?
Let's get to it, folks. Thursday night in New York, the historic rival, but I don't know if it's really much of a rival these days. Giants Eagles start having a primetime game.
Eagles. Giants are going to get killed. The Eagles are going to have a bounce back week, and if the Giants do pull off this upset, then I don't think the Eagles have an identity. Who do you guys got?
I have the Eagles.
Yeah, I have to do Eagles, just the way that game is.
Eagles all the way? Okay.
Eagles all the way. London game. Jets in Denver.
Oh.
Could leaving New York.
Broncos. Jets are going 0-6.
Could actually leaving New York.
Honestly, I think the NFL should do actual good teams.
No, actually, I learned something.
In international games.
I actually learned something. The way they do it, they go based on the franchise. Because you don't see Dallas, sometimes Green Bay, but you don't see Dallas over there, or you see the teams that have a strong fandom. So they ask each team to sacrifice 1 or 2 home games and convert it into go to Europe or go.
I remember the Niners haven't gone to London in 10 years.
Yeah, because the fan bases. So they're kind of picking based on that. And I heard this on the radio. And
is it a theory or is it an actual thing?
This is the thing. The NFL, the commissioner, asked some of the teams they're using based on their schedule and say, hey, you want to sacrifice 2 games? Well, you'll be the host. That's why the Jets are hosting Denver, or maybe it's vice.
Yeah, no one likes the Jets unless you're depressed.
But like, that's how they did it. So that's what I've learned. It's interesting. Because I was wondering how they do these Europe trips. Like, it's not like they randomize it. They actually maybe really go based on each
But
team.
all of a
I
sudden,
remember.
do we all have Broncos?
Yeah,
Okay.
I just remember Niners having a game in Mexico. That was a crazy game.
Yeah, it was against the Cardinals.
Yeah,
Well, I
Okay.
feel like the Chargers Dolphins game could be interesting, but
I got Chargers.
I gotta go with the Chargers.
Chargers. Are we doing? What about the Seahawks and?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going like this way.
Okay.
I'm kind of going like a snake.
Okay.
It's gonna be exciting. Seattle, Jacksonville, the Jags beating biggest home
You know
game.
what? I want Jacksonville to win that game.
Yeah. You got Jacksonville.
I know
I
you're
can't root for the Seahawks.
I know you're going to base your Niner fandom, but is that what your NFL mind's saying?
It still says Jaguars.
Okay, I'll do the Jags too.
If like me saying like the Jaguars are lucky and all stuff, that was their chance that weekend to prove me wrong.
Oh, I got the Rams over the Ravens. Oh, you guys, you're gonna have to do it unless you want to do the Ravens.
What's Lamar Jackson's status? That's
I think they're resting him to the bye week because they have a bye week.
Then Rams. I'm sorry.
Rams. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Unless Derrick Henry runs for like over 200 yards.
Yeah, Henry's been struggling.
Yeah.
All right.
That's your guy, right?
What?
That's your guy, right? Derrick Henry.
Oh, my God. Cardinals, Colts. I mean,
I got Colts. No question. Colts.
Oh,
Jonathan Taylor's going to run for 2 touchdowns.
like, I'm worried. You think Daniel Jones would be that Daniel Jones, or we're not seeing that anymore?
No, I think it's going to continue.
Okay.
It
I
hasn't
got
stopped.
Colts. I got
That's
Colts too.
stop. But I feel like we might have to have one of those games unless that old self is completely gone.
We'll see.
We got
We'll
the
see.
Patriots, Saints.
I got Patriots.
Patriots. I got Patriots.
This feels like a flip of a coin. Figure like Saints get their first win,
Yeah.
but it could be
Like
a
me,
light.
it's like bad against bad.
It could be like a spark, and it'll pretty much be gone. I got the
I
Patriots.
feel like that game could also end in a tie for some reason.
Yeah, that might be a
Yeah.
tie.
Simple, like
Maybe.
I mean, I know the Panthers have somehow. I mean, not surprising wins, but like,
I mean, Rico Dwaddle though is playing very well. He ran all over the Dolphins, and now he's playing against his former team, so he could have that chance. But I got the Cowboys winning this game.
Bryce Young could have a pretty good game.
Yeah.
But I guess all for the Cowboys. All right. Hey, Steelers are off their bye, hosting the Browns. Welcoming Dylan Gabriel. This may be a very defensive game.
Yeah, I got Steelers.
I don't know if
I
we're going to
got
get
Steelers.
half or something by Myles Garrett, but
Yeah, I got Steelers.
Yeah.
no big upsets. You guys not feeling upsetty yet?
No.
Not yet? All right, all Steelers. I don't know what to say.
God, this is
I don't know what to say. Like, this is a game they should win, but I don't know what to say.
like one.
If
trash
you all
bag.
don't win this is a shame.
It's like one trash bag against another trash bag.
Like, the Titans, like if they lost to Arizona, I just knew they'd probably be 3. Because sucks at home. They could just throw in Kenny Pickett. I don't think that really matters.
I got the Raiders. I got the Raiders win this game.
But
Let's
yeah,
get
I
Reds
got
better win this
If they
game.
can win this, then it's over. It's over.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right, well, look at that. I got my team. You got your guys' team. Which one we do first?
Let's
we'll
do the
yours.
Packers then. Let's do the Packers first.
I got Packers win that game.
Packers.
All for Packers. All right, that was quick. Now
49ers.
Niners.
this is gonna be a good game.
And I'm going to this
We're
game.
going to Tampa.
Oh, you got
I
vlog
said
this.
it
Yeah.
the last episode. I'm saying it this episode. I'm going to the Niners and Buccaneers game just so you guys don't mess
Oh.
up and Kyler Baker Mayfield comes up clutch for some reason. I'll be taking pictures and all that stuff. Niners, you better get it done.
And it'll definitely post on Instagram. So make
Not only
stay
that,
tuned.
this game was flexed. This was supposed to be a morning game, but they flipped it to this game. I think. Oh no, it was this. It was this
The
game.
Jets.
Yeah,
Oh.
which makes perfectly sense.
Yeah, of course. Why not? Instead of doing great, yeah. And then we got our back-to-back double Monday nights, but Sunday night
Lions.
Lions, Chiefs.
And a lot of people are going to be saying, is Patrick Mahomes no longer in the GOAT conversation?
Huh.
I got Lions winning that game.
Yeah, I got Lions.
First Lions win at Kansas City since 2023.
Well, this feels like a flip of a coin, honestly.
Not really.
Not really. I'm not gonna lie.
Kind of
I mean, if the Jaguars beat the Chiefs, the Lions are going to decimate them.
Man, it's a flip of a coin.
But I mean, you do as you will. It's up to you.
Up to you. Yeah.
I'm just going based. I'm going to do your guys' move. Just based on this team, I'm going to do the Chiefs.
Okay.
And then, all right, first Monday night in Atlanta. Bijan against Josh Allen.
I got Bills.
Bills.
Bills are going to redeem themselves.
Well, the Bills. I don't know. Just like sometimes when you lose one game, I know it was a bad game, but
yeah, but if you lose like a bad game, you tend to take it out on your next opponent.
Usually, but sometimes, like the Eagles, for example, if the shamble is so catastrophic, they might lose to the Giants, and then everyone's really gonna be talking. But yeah, I got the Bills. And guys, I don't know if you guys remember this game last year.
Oh yeah, that Hail Mary was insane.
That Hail Mary was
The most
crazy.
historic thing we've probably have ever seen.
But that game, I have the Commanders winning.
I got the Commanders too. I mean,
Commanders.
yeah, the Bears. Hey, no, the Bears. There's moments. It's like Caleb Williams. Like it's still growth is still coming, but you know, there's glimpses here. But Daniels being the Chargers, I feel like this is where they can get rolling.
Yeah, that Commanders, when they beat the Chargers, that definitely sends a message.
Totally.
Crazy.
Facts.
But yeah, well, anything guys else to say? If not,
I mean, thanks for people who are watching this live. Thank you for taking your time watching this. And yeah, stay tuned on Instagram. We've been posting a lot of content on Instagram, covering the MLB playoffs and NFL. So just stay tuned on Instagram. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, and obviously, like I said in the intro, like and subscribe on YouTube. And thank you for watching us. Have a good night.
Thanks for tuning in. We'll all be here next week. Enjoy the weekend of all the sports. And make sure to tune in on Tuesday night at 7 Pacific, 10 Eastern. Or 9 if you're in the Midwest. Have a good one.
See you next
Happy
time.
birthday, Jesse.